You know what's good on everything? Bacon. You know what's good in every movie? Kevin Bacon.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, elves of all ages, this is another episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some Do. My name's Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And today we are going to review two movies. And like I said at the beginning of this month, every week this month, we will be doing one of the Christmas movies that are out and about.
Right.
This week is no difference. This week we're doing A Christmas Story Christmas from the greatest state in the entire world, Indiana.
Yeah, I mean, it's Hoosier State, right? That's what it is, right?
Yeah, I mean, how many other states have multiple Christmas movies?
Wait, so what's this? Are you talking about like both the Christmas Story and Christmas Story Christmas?
Both Christmas stories, Prancer.
Oh.
Well, it's in Michigan and Indiana.
Okay.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That's in Indiana?
How far across the nation do they drive for the vacation? Do you remember?
No.
Okay, but anyway, Home Alone.
That's not Indiana. That's Chicago.
Yeah, whatever. Same area.
So who stars in the Christmas Story Christmas?
The guy who paid the bills for it to make sure it happened, him and his partner Vince Vaughn, Peter Billingsley.
What do you want for Christmas, little boy?
My mind had gone blank. Frantically, I tried to remember what it was I wanted. I was blowing it.
Come on, kid. How about a nice football?
Football? What's a football? With unconscious will, my voice squeaked out,
Football. Okay, get him out of here.
a football? Oh, no! What was I doing? Wake up, stupid! Wake up! No!
No, I want an officer right under carbonized 200 millimeter rifle.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
To be fair, the only thing that Billy Peter Billingsley says in that is what he wants. Most of that talk is Gene Shepard.
Yeah, nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, there's like literally none that he talks a lot.
Yeah, he doesn't.
So I just figured do the scene that's the most memorable.
Oh yeah, for sure. Ho ho ho. Yeah.
The scariest Santa Claus I think I've ever seen in a movie.
Oh yeah.
And that's in horror movies.
Oh, so Silent. Wait, what's Bloody Silent Night? The Santa in that one? I haven't seen it. It's been years.
Night, Deadly Night?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7.
Let's keep it number one.
Number 2 is kind of like literally just like a copy of number 1. It was hilarious. Anyway, next coming up, next actress is Erin Hayes.
I think what your father means is we love you both. Now backpacks are packed. Let's go. Have a great day.
Love you. Goodbye. Be good, okay?
Oh, I got you a little retirement gift. I mean, if you have time in your schedule.
I will move some things around. Let me see. What do you got?
To a great cop for a job well done. It's a gyro bowl.
Oh, I know what it is, Donna. It's the bowl that won't spill. How did you know I wanted it?
Every time the commercial came on, you kicked out your legs and you screamed.
Yeah, and it worked because now I have one. All right. Let's test this baby out. We got to start small. Let's try some pretzels, okay?
And I was worried that when you retired, we'd be bored.
So that's from the first episode of King of Queens ever, right?
No, that's the first episode of Kevin Can Wait.
Oh, it's something different. Okay.
And after that, she got fired, replaced by Leah Rames from King of Queens.
Oh, Leah Remini.
And
Leah Remini.
Then she made a show called Kevin Can Go Fuck Himself.
That's what Erin Hayes made?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yes. I thought it was great to play the good part that she was actually in and not to get fucked over by all those people. Also, Julie Haggerty
Ladies and gentlemen, please calm down. Please listen to me. I want to tell you what's going on with the ship. Thank you. We've been thrown off course just a tad.
What's a tad? Somebody asked exactly what's a tad.
What exactly is a tad? In space terms, that's about 500,000 miles.
Oh, that's interesting.
The bumps you feel are asteroids smashing into the hull of this ship. Also, we're flying without a navigational system and can't seem to change course.
Miss, are you telling us absolutely everything?
Not exactly. We're also out of coffee.
From Airplane 2. Yeah, from Airplane 2.
Airplane 2! Oh my god! You know how long I looked for fucking clips for her on that movie as soon as I saw that she was in Airplane 2? Oh my god. Took me forever, but I loved every moment of it. A bunch of other people that are in this movie are literally the original cast of Christmas Story right here. So the original Christmas Story is what some of the original cast is from. Not Christmas Story 2. Not that
Did you watch that one?
Not that one. The Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Not Christmas Story 2.
Yeah.
And you know there was another movie they did, I think, if I remember.
Wait, you search for it now? I think the only thing.
Yeah,
I think the only thing there was Christmas Story 2. And
yeah, here it is. That's it, buddy. There it is. I found the sequel. Are you ready for this? This is seriously the sequel.
I'm ready for it.
This is seriously the sequel. I'm getting it there as soon as possible. Stop yelling at me. Why do you always yell at me? I forgot that this was a sequel to this movie until just now, until this very second. But the other sequel, because this is the third sequel, is this.
My Summer Story? Really?
Yep.
Okay.
And that was in 1994. But this is a Christmas Story. Christmas actually has the original cast, everybody except for the mother. The mother is not the same.
She retired.
Lady.
She retired.
Yeah, she retired.
And the dad died. So,
yeah, I mean, so you know, it is what it is. Then the next movie we played is the next movie we're going to be reviewing today is going to be the Spielbergs.
It's called the Fabelmans.
Whatever, it's the Spielbergs. Anyway, featuring the ever so Oedipus complex Steven Spielberg, Michelle Williams.
Hold on. Okay.
You learn to live with it. You didn't. You left. But we are very much still friends. Bob loses himself in his work. He gets completely absorbed. And if there's nobody there to stop him, if there's nobody there to pull him back when he goes too far, then one of these days it will kill him.
That's from Foss Verdon. That's like the TV miniseries.
Yeah, she won like a shit ton of awards for that.
She's such an actress. She really is.
Like a shit ton.
Yeah.
I didn't want to play that crappy movie she was in.
Which one?
My Week with Marilyn.
I didn't see it. So
it was a good movie. I'm just dissing it.
I got you.
I didn't play that awesome movie she was in, Venom. Yeah, Venom's amazing. Can't wait. It's on my top 10 for the end of the year.
It was like a couple of years ago Venom came out.
I can put it on any list I want, motherfucker.
Who else in this movie?
Anyway, also in this movie, the wonderful, the amazing Paul Dano.
I couldn't. I had to see. He told me. I remember. He told me. There's a new Holy Terror boss man in the future, and he's closing all the loops. The Rainmaker, they call him. He told me, and then he wanted a cigarette. So I untied him, and he gives me this look. And he just starts running.
from Looper. And when
from Looper, right? Did you even remember he was in Looper?
No, but here's the thing.
Right?
Yeah. This proves you have somewhat of a good memory, because last time we played Paul Dano, it was from There Will Be Blood, obviously. And you went ahead and picked a different one, so that's good. I'm happy for you.
Dude, I've picked a different one every time we've ever done an actor, if it's the same actor twice.
Yeah.
Like, literally, all I do is I go to my page and I see which ones I've used.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, no, not that one. Now we got to find a new one. Like this one with the awesome Seth Rogen.
Oh, man. I had a weekend.
Yeah.
We went to Tijuana, Mexico, you know, and we thought it'd be fun, you know, to go to this show. Everyone's, you got to check out one of these shows. And, you know, it's a woman fucking a horse. We get there, and, you know, we think it's going to be awesome, and it is not as cool as it sounds like it would be, man. It's kind of gross.
Yeah.
You think a woman fucking a horse, and you get there, and it's a woman fucking a horse.
Yeah.
It was really giving it to her. And you know what? To be honest, I felt bad for her. We all just felt bad for her.
Yeah.
Kind of felt bad for the horse.
Wow, that's something.
That is a classic scene from 40-Year-Old Virgin. Dude, you're going to be so mad. You're going to be so upset with yourself when you see I Got You for Christmas, because I don't think you know this exists, and I didn't either. But I'm super excited.
Hey, man, I just got you something, and I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I don't know if you think it's cool. It's, you know, I kind of went, like, kind of easy on things this year because, you know, life. Anyway. Sure. Everybody needs to remember I just replaced my bathroom floors. So I gave myself a price limit on everybody.
He's like,
my wife got the biggest price limit, but everybody else, look, motherfuckers. Like, I can only spend as much as I can.
He was like, look, I got you a popsicle.
It's a popsicle. Who doesn't want a popsicle? I spent a little bit more than that. But anyway, and then also in this movie, one of the greatest legends of ever film, movies, TV shows. Every single thing this motherfucker touches is pure solid gold. We're talking about the one, the only, the greatest Jew in all of acting, Judd Hirsch.
I don't know, but ever since that jump on Saturday, I understand what Hemingway was talking about. Every man has fears, but those who face their fears with dignity have courage as well. For instance, that piano.
You're gonna ski off that piano?
I do mention the lead in this movie is Gabriel LaBelle. He plays like...
Yes, but the problem with Gabriel LaBelle...
He's in the Six Things.
I could not find one bit that was not from this movie.
Yeah, I tried to find.
There's not one clip.
I tried to find stuff from Predator, but he's not. They don't really have clips for him from Predator.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah,
nothing. He's been in like Six Things. So Gabriel LaBelle is also in this movie. New up and comer. We'll talk about that when we get to the movie. Chris, tell everybody where they can find us.
You can find us on moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/moviesdon'tsuck podcast. We're on Twitter at MTS Podcast. We're on Instagram at MTS Podcast. You can find us on Patreon, patreon.com/moviesdon'tsuck. We're on the Bonfire. You go to bonfire.com/moviesdon'tsuck and something to do. And you'll find shirts with our logo on and whatever Neil makes that week and puts it there. And we're if you're watching us on YouTube, go and subscribe to watch us on Facebook, like that page. And you can find us anywhere you find podcasts. Where you find podcasts, you find Movies Don't Suck and something to do. You know.
But why?
But why? I hope
why?
I don't know. I don't know why.
Okay. This week, yes, we also talk about small businesses. Some of them ask us to, some of us don't. Some of them, we just love them so much, we got to give them love. This time, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite music venues in all of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now, this is a music venue that is purely owned by a couple of people, and it is called the Mercury Lounge. Now, the Mercury Lounge used to be a gas station.
Yeah, no.
Like, let me see the best picture of it. This is the outside. The inside, there you go. It used to be a gas station on the inside. And the stage is over to the side there, right? See all that stuff? Mm-hmm. So, Mercury Lounge, one of my favorite places to go to hang out. let me just read a little bit about it. Mercury Lounge is a neighborhood dive bar by day, regional benchmark music venue by night. They have resident artists becoming some of Tulsa's best original music every weeknight. There are ticketed shows most nights. Sometimes it is a $5 punk band. Sometimes it's a $40 songwriter. After the ticketed show, if it's a weekday, the house residents will play the late show at no cover charge. If there isn't a national touring band, that the house show is only a 5 spot. Please check the listings for show times. They celebrate live music and they thank you for doing the same. Weekly shows, literally on every Sunday, it's bluegrass brunch. And literally, it doesn't mean they got food because they don't got food. But it is literally just them and alcohol and good music. Mike D presents is a free show every Monday. Chris Blevins band. Last night was Pilgrim. I went and watched them. Paul Benjamin band is on Thursdays. Casey Late Saw's Happy Hour on Fridays. These literally are Hey Steve, Alex Williams, Coffin Cats, Dallas Burrow with special Hook and the Hucklebees, Jamie Harris, Pony Bradshaw, the Stews. Like literally, if you want live local, original music, it's the spot to go to. Chris, I'm telling you, if we get a chance while you're here, I'll take you to this fucking spot. It's literally, it's dirty, it's nasty. People there look like they haven't showered in 3 months. Right up your alley.
Absolutely.
So,
the thing is that I grew up listening to punk. I know all about dive clubs. So
yep. So it is called MercuryLoungeTulsa.com is where you can go get all the information, or Mercury Lounge Tulsa on Facebook. And there's plenty of pictures, information. I'm telling you, it's one of the best, coolest joints in Tulsa. Look it up. Have a good time. They're good people. There's a sign in there. Are you ready? I downloaded this and put this on there, and I just remembered I did, even though it's in the pictures.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
This is my most favorite sign ever in a bar. All are welcome here except racists, sexists, homophobes, and assholes. Be nice plus be cool. I love that.
That's nice. That's nice. We should put that whenever we put a show. We should put that sign outside the show we're doing. We're gonna do a live one.
How about I just touch you in your no spot?
Nah, I'm good.
Nah.
Nah. Sorry, my puppy just whined a little bit. You probably heard her.
I know, I actually didn't, and I got super sensitive hearing. So what you been up to this week? Tell me a little bit about yourself. What have you been doing?
Nothing, man. We're just hanging out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fuck, I don't remember what I did Monday. I didn't do actually just in short of catching up. Yeah, nothing happened this week, but I'm excited to. I'm really excited to come down to Tulsa. That's what I'm really excited.
Yeah, that's next weekend.
Yeah, next weekend.
And then I'll try to get as many people around to party like it's 1999.
We are going to do a live show that day. We haven't really figured out the date, like the 17th, but I haven't really figured out the time.
Yeah, we'll do it like in a day, like 2 hours, get some beers.
Yeah.
We'll go to some local brewery, and I'll let show you, and we'll go grab some beers.
Awesome.
So I met 3 really cool bands.
Yeah. I saw
Monday,
that you met the Silver Sun Pickups. I saw you that.
Silver Sun Pickups, Kafune, and Will Dorado.
Mm-hmm.
They were playing at the Christmas concert for the radio station I work for, and got to actually sit down. We got barbecued given to us, catered to us, I should say, and then they gave us so much. We're like telling the bands, we're like, "Hey, dude, they gave us like enough for 40 people, not 10 like we ordered."
Yeah,
you know. And so like everybody sat down and ate barbecue with us every time they came out. Every single band, just the freaking nicest.
Yeah.
Like Silver Sun Pickups. The dude even like in one of the pictures I had out, like literally he's hugging me.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Like,
I was like, you know, same picture of Brian Arbor, the lead guy in Silver Sun Pickups, with his arm around him, just like, "What's up?"
Yeah, dude, he did it. Not me.
I can tell.
You know me. I don't like to get creepy with people when I meet famous people and bands and shit like that. Really nice people. Like, I I cannot even tell you. And then the show was just, we had over 1,600 people in Canes, which is about the most they've had in there in quite a while.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's
and
coming out.
It was
again.
insane.
Everyone's coming out.
It was
again.
insane, dude. We sold out 3 times.
Yeah.
We had it at one amount, and then we added more tickets. That sold out within a couple hours. We put out more tickets day of. That sold out in hours. Like literally, it was just like everybody wanted to come to the show.
Well, I'm glad that you survived.
Yeah, dude. I had a backstage badge that let me go anywhere I wanted. Okay. And so I actually got to go backstage for once and hang out at Canes.
Yeah.
Because usually when I'm working and I don't go backstage, I'm just like out amongst.
What's the green room back at Canes? Every green room I've been to or played shows at, just the nastiest shit. Just like penises on the walls.
It wasn't that nasty. It was actually they have a coffee machine in there.
I bet they do.
Like one dude I worked for actually went back there to get coffee all the night.
I bet the green room is nice in Canes at the very least. But when I hear talk about Canes,
one thing I did get to see. One thing I got to see, and I think you will love this. Canes is one of the rare places that the Sex Pistols played. During their tour of America.
Their one tour, yeah.
Yeah. There is a hole in the wall that Sid Vicious did that they framed.
That's amazing. I love that so much.
Yeah. And I was just like, and I don't know why I didn't take a picture of it, but next time I'm at Canes, I'm going to see if Bradley allow me to go back there, take a picture of it. And I will get you a picture of the hole that Sid Vicious left at Canes, dude. I heard that and I was like, I don't know why I didn't take a picture, even though I was taking pictures all fucking day.
I think that the night before, the night after, they played the Crystal Ballroom in Texas, and now that place is torn down. So,
yeah, dude, that's insane.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, has anybody been chatting with us? Oh
shit.
Lindsay's been chatting with it.
Hi, Lindsay.
Oh yeah, Lindsay will definitely meet you up when we're all here.
Hi, Lindsay.
When you're down here. She's one of our good friends. She is badass. She smokes hella of the pot. Anyway, so what movie are we talking about first, Chris?
A Christmas Story Christmas. This is directed by Clay Cadis. Clay Cadis has directed such other things like as the Ingrid Birds movie and the Christmas Chronicles, which we've talked about, the Christmas Chronicles. This stars the amazing Peter Billingsley.
What do you want for Christmas, little boy?
That is so long until you hear from him.
I know. I'm sorry. I should have made it where he was the first part. Whatever.
Aaron Hayes is Sandy Parker.
I think what your father means is we love you both. No.
And also, Julie Haggerty is Mrs. Parker.
Ladies and gentlemen, please calm down.
Also, this stars River Drosh as Mark, Julianne Lane as Julie, Scott Schwartz as Flick for the original Flick, R.D. Robb as Schwartz, the original Schwartz. And they also has Sam Parks as Poets MC. Also, I want to mention, I gotta find who played Scott Farkas. Scott Farkas. I'll find that later. Once read this one after this.
You have to go to the other page.
They changed it, man. They changed the way this.
I know they changed the way of the thing that we use, and therefore it fucked us up.
Yeah.
And I blame Chris.
Oh, Zach Ward plays Officer Scott Farkas.
You're Scott Farkas.
Okay, go ahead and read the storyline for this.
Oh, there's a storyline for this. Okay.
There's.
All right, cool. Let's see what it says. Follows the now adult Ralphie as he returns to his house on Cleveland Street in Indiana to give his kids a magical Christmas like no one had like the one he had as a child in Indiana, reconnecting with his childhood friends in Indiana and reconciling the passing of his old man in Indiana.
Yeah, lots of Indiana.
I just gotta add because Christmas Story is from Indiana, my home state. In fact, the town that it's based off of is literally within like a 45-minute drive at most from my house where I grew up. And so, like Christmas Story, when they started playing it 24 hours
on 20 TBS, right?
Like every Christmas. On TBS or TNT or
those,
I can't remember which one
of
it
those
is.
Turner stations, yeah.
But I mean, to us, that was like the best thing ever. The only thing better than that is that my aunt's house is in the movie Prancer.
Okay.
Like, and so those are the like, so we got Christmas movies out of the wazoo in my family. But I love Christmas Story. Christmas Story is literally one. Remember, it was in my top 3 when we were doing that chart a couple years ago.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's such a iconic movie that you think, can they make it? Can they make a sequel do justice? They did pretty close with this one, I thought. Like
right here.
Yeah, Christmas Story 2.
Yeah.
No.
Or you mean this sequel?
No.
Summer Story?
No.
Oh, you mean this one?
Yeah, Christmas Story Christmas.
The Christmas Story Christmas.
This was this delightful movie. It really was.
Oh my God. This movie made me happy in all the places you need to be happy for the Christmas season.
What I thought when this came out, I was like, God, it's just be full of member berries, and not really, man. There's a lot of new stuff in here that didn't really have anything to do connected to the original movie that was still really fun. You know?
Yeah, and they made it, like the age wise, they made it the year that fit perfect for what it'd be from Ralphie to be the
1952
age he is.
was when the original was set.
Yeah, so this was 1964, if I remember correctly. Am I right?
No, I think it's in the 70s.
I think it's in the 70s too. I can't remember.
Whatever.
And I watched the movie just like yesterday. But literally, this was all kinds of fun.
Yeah, it's
good Christmas cheer.
It's a very cute movie. I could see this being sold in a box set with the original.
The main 3 actors, Peter, playing Ralphie, Aaron Hayes, who plays Sandy, and Julie Hager, who plays Mrs. Parker, and the 2 kids, River Dorche and Juliana Lund. They all played off of each other like a family.
Yeah, they felt like a family.
So good. And it was one of those movies that you thought, you knew there was going to be hijinks.
Yeah. What's hijinks?
Here, a spoiler, sort of slight spoiler, but by the end of the movie, everybody ends up at the hospital at some point. Like it's like they threw in the hijinks the right way. Like there's like a double dare. I'm not gonna say exactly what that double
there are
dare
many
is.
callbacks, things to remember from the first movie, but again, like I said, it's not a wash with it. It's not a purely nostalgic retread. There's nostalgia there, which obviously is Warm Fuzzies, but like to me, there's enough.
Oh! There was a line in this movie that I fucking loved. It absolutely loved, and it was the line where they're playing Scrabble, and she goes amore. It's like a fancy word for a closet. It's like, no, that's called wardrobe in Indiana. That's called a wardrobe. And it's like, because when I moved...
Armoire.
That's it. Because when I moved here to Tulsa was the first time I ever heard that word.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they're like, like my lovely wife and my mother-in-law and my father-in-law all made fun of me for it. And I was like, no, I'm serious. I've never heard that word before. And then a Christmas movie based in Indiana literally says, no, that's called a wardrobe here. And I was like, yeah,
I guess
Christmas Story's got my back, yo.
I guess also in England, the Land of the Witch and the Wardrobe, and yeah. Anyway, that's this movie. Yeah, I'm glad that you felt happy with that there.
But this movie was really good. It was a great Christmas movie. This is not. It's on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Very easy for anybody to find if you have HBO Max
or someone who does.
And it's full of the holiday cheer.
Can I ask you a question? I didn't know this until I watched The Christmas Story. Like I rewatched it just because I could. It's gonna be. I've seen it a million times, but I was gonna be like, I'm watching the Christmas. I'm gonna watch Christmas Story a couple days before, and I didn't notice. I always thought it was Scott Farkus. I didn't know it was Scott Farkus until the Christmas Story.
I'm gonna 100% agree with you on that one. I did not know it was Scott. I thought it was Scott Farkus too, and so when they said Scott, I was like, what?
Yeah, it's Scott. It's Scott Farkus. So, And he shows up in this at some point, and you'll find out when you go see this movie, because you should see this movie. I do like how you see a Bumpus in this movie. You see how the Bumpus dogs. The first one, you can see what a Bumpus looks like in this one.
Yes. There was there's plenty of, it is a holiday. Like I said, it is just a good, fun holiday movie. I don't think they went for too much of the tear jerking. I mean, they did. There's plenty of tear jerking in this, where it's gonna hit you in a spot where you're gonna be like, okay, thank you for telling me that story, you dick.
But this one was not it's not a nostalgia retread. It's a fun movie, and it's worth watching.
It's a good continuation of the story.
It's not Christmas Story 2. It's well done. I'll put it that way. I was happy to watch this movie. So,
were you happy?
Yeah.
How happy were you? Did you get naked?
No, I was in my PJ pants, like I am now, in fact.
Why are you in your PJ pants? We're freaking doing a freaking. What are you doing, man?
No one sees this, dude. I mean. No one sees this.
I got a camera down there.
I hope not. But I think I'm ready to hear quotes, and then we'll get our score on this.
Sure. When you're a kid, all you want is the perfect Christmas gift. When you're a parent, you just want the perfect Christmas. Is that a bribe? I don't know. Is it? We're getting close. Yep. You can taste it. That's the true where they live, what part of Indiana they live. You can literally taste the air.
Really? Taste the air?
It's not a good taste.
Oh.
It's like steel. It's like a steel factory mixed with a gas factory mixed with a logging factory with a pig farm.
Yum.
Put those all combined, and that's what the air. Yeah. The Midwest Shuffle. One serving temporarily seals any bum. Oh, yeah. The Midwest Souffle. One serving temporarily seals any bum radiator, ensuring safe passage to the next rest stop.
Did you know anything about the Midwest Souffle?
Radiator? You ever do that as a kid?
No. Did you do that?
Oh, yeah, dude. We did that all the time.
I didn't know about the Midwest Souffle until you just mentioned it. So
put the egg in the radiator?
Yeah, I never heard that.
Yeah, you never seen that?
No.
Yeah, we used to do that. Like, yeah, it clogs up the hole if you have a hole in your radiator.
Yeah.
And then as soon as it goes cold, it drops to your radiator. And, yeah. What you want from me? I come here to... Oh, wait a minute. What do you want from me? I came here to avoid my family. Oh, this here says overthrow Castro. Man, I'm in. They're just carolers. Exactly. Just like ticks. Once they get to your door, you can't get rid of them. Note. One of the best reasons to have children are having them to do things that you don't want to do as an adult.
We're going to miss out on that, pal.
Don't let... Huh?
You and I are going to miss out on that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You never know.
Yeah.
The Batmobile lost its wheel and Joker got away.
Hey.
Okay. No. Don't say it. Don't say it. It's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
Oh. The Shirley Temple with just 3 simple ingredients making kids feel like adults. Isn't that weird though? It's the truth. Yeah. How many times did you have a Shirley Temple as a kid at a bar with your parents while they're drinking?
My parents didn't drink, so 0.
Oh, how did they not drink? They're from Texas.
My dad's not a big drinker. My mom didn't really do that either.
I thought from Texas, everybody drank and everybody slept with each other's sisters.
That's not how it works. And they're from Louisiana.
I don't know.
They're from Louisiana. I might let you know that.
Oh, well, that really makes sense. Sorry. If revenge is a dish best served cold, this is a frozen dinner. Any sensible person knew far well no one over 40 should ever go sledding. But these were not sensible people. You cannot look away from this. Behind every nothing is a something. You kept one present. It was a Christmas we never forgot. Nobody cared how much it cost because I can't believe I'm saying this. It was the thought that counted. And then last but not least, somehow beyond the scope of probability, through all the headaches and heartaches, the house was filled with life, lighter, and love once again. Oh my God, that's such a good movie. Let's move on.
My
Chris,
score,
what's your score?
3.8 on this one. It's good. I liked it.
4 easily. 4 easily.
Okay.
I'm 4 easily, maybe higher, but it's a 4 easily. This was a good Christmas movie. Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell better bring it.
Spirited is already out. You guys already out.
I know that's our next Christmas movie.
Oh, so we're doing that, and
we got a Christmas movie every week in December.
So we'll probably be watching that with Avatar, right? Like that was gonna watch Avatar.
Is Avatar this week?
Next week is Violent Night and Pinocchio. And then
Violent Night and Pinocchio, and then the next week is Spirited and
Avatar
and
2.
Avatar 2. Avatar
2. Moves through
945-minute movie.
I know, but okay. So I'm on Rotten Tomatoes. What is the audience score for A Christmas Story Christmas?
Oh, I ran out of beer, so now I'm switching to hard alcohol.
Is that not just water? Oh, that's fucking water, dude. You crazy person.
No, that's whoa. Woo.
Will you stay awake for the fucking podcast, dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, come on now. Alcohol gives me more energy, if anything. The amount, what people said is going to be. Oh, The Weeknd made music for Avatar. That's cool.
Come on, get to what's the audience score for A Christmas Story Christmas?
83%.
80%. And there's an audience says on this one. So, as sweet and nostalgic as the Yuletide season itself, A Christmas Story Christmas should be happy holiday viewing for fans of the original. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, penis.
The penis, indeed. That's that. You know, that's your placeholder for everything when you say the penis. That's what they.
What?
That's your placeholder for everything. Like if you know what to say, you say penis.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the critic score for A Christmas Story Christmas?
They're gonna be a bitch about it. I'm gonna be 72.
78. Not too far.
Well, right.
Critics' consensus isn't as much fun as the original. I'm sorry. Isn't as much fun as an official Red Ryder carbine action 200-shot range model air rifle with the compass in the stock, and this thing tells time. But A Christmas Story Christmas remains a sequel worth celebrating. It's a good sequel. I can't see that Red Ryder carbine action 200-shot range model air rifle with the compass in the stock, but yeah, can you say it?
What?
Can you say the Red Ryder, official Red Ryder carbine action 200-shot range model air rifle that comes in the stock? Can you say that?
If I had it in front of me.
Yeah, well, I do. Sorry. So that's A Christmas Story Christmas. It's on HBO Max. If you guys are feeling like you want to get in the Christmas spirit, this is perfect for that. And what did you do to us? Why'd you make it so big?
I made it big. I made it big. Oh, look at what?
Do you have news ready? I think you got news, right?
Is there news?
There's news.
Do we have news? Why do we have news?
I don't know.
Why do we have news, Chris?
I don't know.
Why is there always news with you? Why is it always, give me the news or I'll fucking kill you? This is the Movies Don't Suck and Some of Them News. I'm going to tell Chris a bunch of stuff that's on the internet that he could look up on his own, but he's too lazy to, so I do it for him.
No, I think you actually like saying news. I think you actually like doing that, so here we are.
I feel like you got to defend yourself every time, and that's not the point of it, Chris. It's not the point of it.
All right.
The point of it is just for you to relax. Relax.
Sorry.
Take a deep breath. And everybody hates James Gunn. All right, let's get started.
Why do people hate James Gunn? I mean, I'm glad he.
This week announced Man of Steel 2 is canceled. Black Adam 2 not coming. Wonder Woman 3 not happening. Fucking Flash movies getting a boost up. Gonna be out a couple of weeks earlier than it was originally. Jason Momoa is going to be not Aquaman. He is going to switch over to being Lobo. Literally, The Batman universe won't be touched, though, by James Gunn at all. He will not touch it. Black Adam lost the same amount of money, over $100 million, which is $20 million more than what the Batgirl movie cost to make.
So Black Adam lost money at the box office?
Yeah, lost over $100 million.
That's crazy. I mean, it's not surprising, but it's crazy amount of money to lose. Do you know why? Do you have any guess why?
Because it costs like $400 million to make.
Okay, I mean, but you have any idea why?
They put it on held for 10 years. 10 years, Chris.
But so Superman was at the back of that, but they're not gonna have another Superman movie?
No.
Okay, good. Well,
they're gonna probably cut his part out of the Flash movie too, that he went back and re-recorded.
Okay.
Oh shoot, man! I totally forgot this. I made this just for tonight. Here we go. Yep. Christmas label in the corner.
Okay.
Anyway, so as it goes, James Gunn says, so as for the story yesterday in the Hollywood Reporter, some of it's true, some of it's half true, some of it's not true, some of it we haven't decided. And this is all put out today, by the way. Although the first month at DC has been fruitful, building the next 10 years of story takes time, and we're just beginning. Peter and I choose to helm DC Studios. Now we are choosing in a frackish environment, both in the stories being told to the audience itself, and will be an unavoidable transitional period as we move into telling a cohesive story across film, TV, animation, and gaming. But in the end, the drawbacks of transitional period were dwarfed by the creative possibilities and the opportunity to build upon what has worked in DC so far, and to help ratify what has not. We know we are not going to make every single person happy every step of the way, but we can promise everything we do is done in the service of a story, in the service of the DC characters we know and cherish, and we have cherished our entire lives.
What are your thoughts on it?
Man, all right. There is no better there's no better Superman than Henry Cavill.
Okay.
And you're not gonna, it's gonna be very hard for you to go show me a guy that is that size and that good of an actor and be Superman. I mean, it's gonna be 100%. I'm not gonna believe it until
it doesn't happen.
Until it happens. Like, Henry Cavill's like the Superman. Like, what Superman's been as good as him? Brandon Roth was near it.
Yeah.
But Brandon Roth was kind of copy off of Christopher Reeves.
Yeah.
Which, nothing against Christopher Reeves. He's a 70s Superman.
Yeah.
He was skinny as fuck. He was not a super muscle guy. He didn't look like a linebacker like, Henry Cavill did. I'm sure Henry Cavill will be fine with whatever.
Yeah.
Because he's Henry, and he will, make tons of movies no matter what. But I just think it's really sad.
We'll see. James Gunn, you trust in him. I trust him, but we'll see. I mean, I heard that also I don't know if this is true. I don't know if this is in your news, but the Snyderverse is dead. I heard that's not happening anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what they're doing. They're getting rid of all the people that acted in the Snyderverse.
Yeah. Well. Oh well.
It's all your fault.
It's not my fault. I had nothing to do with it.
You definitely had something to do with this shit, bro. I know how you are. You're always doing shit to just try to get people in trouble. And I love you, but man,
I'm not a rat, dude. I'm not a rat.
You're a rat. You're a rat, bro.
What's next?
What, your face is next if you knew what's good for you. Yeah.
See, I took a drink at the moment that you're about to still looking for news. I thought you'd be ready, but here we are with dead air.
It's all your fault, bro.
Maybe it is.
You know what? I guess we need to pop on this one real quick.
Okay.
People's Choice Awards.
Cool. Who won? I don't know.
Because the People's Choice Awards is actually picked by the people, like the Oscars, where you can pay somebody money and win, just like, voting in America. So People's Champion Award went to Lizzo.
Okay.
The Music Icon Award went to Shania Twain. The People's Icon Award went to Ryan Reynolds. The movie of 2022, the best movie of 2022,
no.
and I gotta admit, it's in my top 3, bro. So I'm down with it. Is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness?
It's not my top 3. It's not.
5 of the movie, 1, 2, 3, 3 of the movies that are in this list of the top movies of 2022 that people could vote for are actually, I think, in my worst category.
What are they?
Nope, Jurassic World, and Nope, Jurassic World, and Elvis.
How did Jurassic World get on there?
I have no idea.
It's weird, guys. I'm not trying to shit on people, but those being the top 5 movies of the fucking year blows my goddamn mind. Anyway,
well, they put on a list, and then people vote for a list out of 20, and then it goes down to
the list sucks, man. The list is
Comedy movie of the year was The Adam Project. Comedy movie. Well, this is all for by people. Comedy movie of 2022 was The Adam Project with Ryan Reynolds. Top action movie of 2022 was Top Gun Maverick. Yeah. Understandable there. That one's understandable.
It's a good.
Drama movie is Don't Worry, Darling.
Really? What were the other ones? What were the others for Don't Worry, Darling?
Yeah.
What were the other ones? What were the other 4? The 3?
Nope. Death of the Nile, Elvis, Halloween Ends, Luckiest Girl Alive, Scream, Where the Crawdads Sing.
Wait, that was all drama? Scream was in there?
That's all the drama.
What the fuck is going on?
I know.
These categories.
I didn't make because they don't have a horror category. Anyway, the male movie star of 2022 was, of course,
Ryan Reynolds.
Chris Hemsworth, because he's sexy as fuck.
He's very sexy.
The female movie star of the 2022 was Elizabeth Olsen.
Okay, yeah.
Drama movie star of the year was Austin Butler for Elvis. I will give that to him.
That's good.
100%.
Yeah, he's really
I'll
good.
give that to him.
He
did a great job playing Elvis. Yeah. It was just the movie was like, after rewatching it a couple times, it was it got a little weird. Adam Sandler, comedy movie star of the year was Adam Sandler for Hustle, which that wasn't a comedy.
Not really.
Yeah, that's a drama,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that was
no,
action movie star of the year was Elizabeth Olsen. Show of 2022 was Stranger Things. Drama show of 22 was Grey's Anatomy.
Mm-hmm. Wait, really?
Comedy show. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that was still on. This is last season. Yeah. Someone tell me there's a few people watching right now. Grey's Anatomy? Is that still fucking on? I think I watched it. I mean, they started singing in one episode. I think that's when I turned that off.
I had a girlfriend in 2009 that was really into Grey's Anatomy. It's been years.
Has it really been on that long? Jesus, dude. All right. Never Have I Ever is the comedy show of 22. The Kardashians is the reality show of the year. Competition show, The Voice. Male TV shower is Noah Scanapa from Stranger Things, who plays Will. Female TV star is Eleni Pompa of Grey's Anatomy. Yeah. What the fuck did Grey's Anatomy? Oh, here's another one. Drama TV star Marquisa Harjita from Law and Order.
Oh, Mariska Hargitay. Mariska Hargitay.
Yeah. TV comedy star is Selena Gomez for Only Murders in the Building, which I can kind of see that one.
I like the movie. I like that. It's a good show. It's a good show. It's a good show.
I'm done with that. I'm not reading
People's
anymore.
Choice Awards, guys. I'm sorry. The People's Choice Awards fucking weird and lame, kind of.
Yeah, this is fucking weird. How Khloe Kardashian can win anything in this day and age. Oh, the binge-worthy show of 2022. This one I agree with. Dahmer.
Oh yeah. That's a good one.
That and The Bear. Oh, the Bear.
Dude, I love The Bear. The Bear's the shit, isn't it? I love The Bear.
You know how much I want to go back to Chicago and freaking get me an Italian beef sandwich? Because I've had Italian beef sandwiches here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And don't worry, I love Tulsa. I'm not dissing you, but your fucking beef sandwich suck dick.
You and I should go to Chicago and get ourselves an Italian beef sandwich.
Let's drive right now.
Okay, let's go. I will send the show. See you guys later.
HBO Max is doing a documentary called Miss Cleo, which will dive into the mystery of America's favorite psychic, Miss Cleo. What the fuck? All right. Are we running out of so many ideas that now we're going to tell the story about the lady that was on at 2 a.m. in the morning
this bitch
when
lives
you're
in,
like drunk?
This bitch lives in New York and does not have a Jamaican accent at all. But did you watch
I'm down for it, man.
Did you watch Pepsi? Where's My Jet?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
I did too. Yeah, I watched that too. Crazy.
That was hilariously. The guy needed money. Tracy Flick can't win. Reese Witherspoon is to star in the election sequel with Alex Payne returning to direct.
Oh, okay. That Alexander Payne wasn't gonna do it. No, but now he's back. I am very excited about this. I love Alexander Payne. I love everything he does, and I can't wait to see this one.
So Tracy Flick is a hardworking assistant to the principal at a public high school in suburban New Jersey. Still ambitious, but feeling a little stuck and unappreciated in midlife. Tracy gets a jolt of good news when the longtime principal, Jack Weed, appropriately announces his retirement, creating a rare opportunity for Tracy to ascend to the top job.
Is Matthew Broderick going to show up again?
Who cares, man? It's Reese Witherspoon, man. She's adorable. She's good actress. I mean, every time I see it's like every time I see Bruce Campbell, I'm just happy.
The thing is about the original election is that it shows how pathetic Matthew Broderick's life ended up at the end of that. He's like a tour guide in a museum. He has a apartment. He has to lift his bed up into the wall.
Man.
Yeah.
Firebug. Taron Egerton is to star in a crime series about the California arsonist for Apple Plus.
Okay.
Man, I need to get your sign in again for Apple Plus so I can watch some stuff.
Guys,
there's some stuff on there.
Neil's talking about getting his own wink, hint.
Yeah. Free stuff.
That's how you watched that. You used to because you watched that with Tom Holland movie where he's a drug addict.
Yeah, and I also watched the morning news show that they had.
Did you watch Ted Lasso, all of it?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I've already watched it beforehand.
Okay.
Are you ready? Your favorite series is getting a fucking sequel. Are you ready?
I'm pretty sure it's not my favorite series, but tell me.
Yes, it is. Rush Hour 4. Woo!
I heard about this.
Jackie Chan.
Like,
Chris Tucker.
Who still cares about it?
I don't understand. Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
Also the sequel. Man, don't understand the words coming out of your mouth.
Nobody understands the words coming out of your mouth. I love that. But yeah, they're doing a sequel. There we go. Let's go with that. I don't need to go deeper into that. Violent Night, which is the next movie that we are
so excited
reviewing next week.
Seeing it Monday with 7 people. Yes. So
nice. Nice. Anybody want to go see Violent Night with me? I see a couple people are on here. All right, let me know. We'll go see Violent Night together. All right. Violent Night. So good. They're already getting a sequel.
Oh, so more Violent Night. A most Violent Night.
Yeah. Silent Night, Violent Night, or something like that. They should do something like that.
I've heard really good things about it, so I'm really excited to see it. We'll see what happens.
Catalina Sandino is now joining the cast of Ballerina, the John Wick spinoff movie. So now that's like, I don't know how many fucking people have joined that goddamn movie, but like literally there's so many people in it now. I know Keanu Reeves is going to be in it. Angelique Houston, Lance Reddick, Ian McShane.
I like that Lance Reddick quite a bit.
Yeah, I think it sounds like it'll be great. Drew Barrymore and Cameron Diaz wants to make a female remake of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Aren't they doing that with someone else, though?
I don't
like Kevin Hart or some shit like that? Like they're making like another one with like The Rock and Kevin Hart or something like that. Like it was something like that, but I can't remember what it was. But I don't know if we need that. I don't know.
If it's good, I'll give anything a chance if it's good.
Okay. I thought Cameron Diaz has retired from acting for some reason. Yeah, I was wrong. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
June 23rd, 2023.
Mm-hmm. It's like 2 weeks after my birthday.
June 23rd, 2023.
What's happening?
Wes Anderson's new movie, Astro City, will be released June 23rd, 2023.
I'm excited, man. I want to see it. I heard. I figured there at least been like a screenshot, but I'm excited.
Do you want me to go through the cast one more time?
Yes,
for you?
Please do.
Okay, here's the cast: Jason Schwartzman, Scarlett Johansson, Tom Hanks, Jeffrey Wright, Tilda Swinton, Bryan Cranston, Edward Norton, Adrian Brody, Liv Siegel, Hope Davis, Stephen Park, Rupert Friend, Maya Hawke, Steve Carell, Matt Dillon, Hong Chow, William Dafoe, Margaret Robbie, Toby Reeve, Jake Ryan, Grace Edwards, Austria Amanda, Sophia Linus, Ethan Lee, Jeff Goldblum, Rita Wilson, and many others.
So Margot Robbie's gonna be in it. I heard that. And then
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's exciting.
Jake Ryan.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, dude. That's like a list of Bryan Cranston, Edward Norton, Adrian Brody.
Adrian Brody.
And
then it's not William Dafoe, it's Willem Dafoe.
That's what I said. Shut up. I was saying a lot of names there.
Okay.
You're lucky I didn't kill you.
Oh yeah, that's but no, dude. As Astro City, super excited about it. But I think Oppenheimer comes out the week before that, which I cannot wait for. By the way, that next But anyway, yeah, I'm excited for movies coming out all the time. Super excited.
Ice Cube cannot get the rights back from Warner Brothers for Friday.
So, what does that mean? No more Fridays?
I don't know. Warner Brothers is weird right now. I don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. We'd love to have it back. I think it's going to be closed to a time when it gets back. So we'll either wait for the time or we'll keep trying to convince them that they need to let us control the movie.
Okay. All right, dude. Let's get a Friday.
Christina McCarthy is the front runner to succeed Bob Iger as the CEO as Disney.
When's Bob Iger going to step down?
Who knows?
Yeah.
He already did.
Oh, he did?
He did like a month ago.
Whatever. So
Shawnee Smith is in talks to return for the new Saw movie with Tobin Bell.
Okay.
Can't wait for that. Yeah, we're going to review the fuck out of that movie right there.
Go through all the Saw movies. Well, no, I did that. We already did that for that Saw with the one with Chris Rock. With Spiral? Yeah, Spiral back then.
Mm-hmm. So you watched them all.
Yeah.
So you're already caught up.
Yeah.
Ethan Slater is cast as Boyk in Wicked, the movie adaptation.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised it took this long for Wicked to be made into a movie. I've seen,
dude. Me too.
I've seen it twice.
I really thought that would be a thing back then. Michelle Yeoh has reportedly boarded the Wicked adaptation in a key role too as Madame it's Madame Horrible, but with an M instead. Morrible. Madame Morrible.
Okay.
I've seen the fucking play. I just couldn't remember how to say it.
The first time I saw it, dude, I was so fucking drunk. Like I was like in the bathroom trying to throw up. But then again, I've also seen it sober. Also seen it sober. Drugs. Okay.
Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel to be directed by Gil Keenan.
Cool.
She's the one that wrote Ghostbusters Afterlife and is known for directing A Boy Called Christmas and Monster House.
I've not seen any of those movies.
Well, that's your own damn fault. Roadside Attraction confirms release date for Moving On, starring Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin.
Just old people doing shit, right? Like,
yeah. Okay, we'll just move on from that, I guess. Dick.
No. Do you want to talk more about
Battle
it?
Angel 2 gets promising update. They're in the pre-production form of it right now.
Yeah.
There's a little film called Adelita Bad Angel that I'd love to circle back and do a sequel to, and been talking to Robert Rodriguez about that, and hopefully that comes to fruition. We've been in many talks about it.
We saw that.
Toe Jam and Earl.
Yes. What about Toe Jam and Earl? I fucking love Toe Jam and Earl.
The movie is happening at Amazon Studios.
I'm slightly interested.
I'm slightly interested. Latest video game. The screenplay for the movie adaptation will be written by Amos Varon and Nenzio Randazzo, who did Hotel Transylvania. Additionally, a synopsis for the movie will also be released when Toe Jam and Earl centers on two space alien rappers who come to Earth seeking a cure for a disease eradicating their home planet's rhythm, funk, and groove. Earth, their legends tell them, is paradise where the music that created their culture originated. Unfortunately for our heroes, not only do they wreck their ship, but they find that Earth is, well, not the haven they expected. But the music, the part was true. So begins their quest to find as much of the music they can in hope of saving the planet, and maybe ours as well.
So I have many fond memories of playing Toe Jam and Earl games with my brother growing up. So, yeah, let's do it.
And last but not least, we're going to end on one more note about a video game movie.
Okay.
The Tetris movie has been rated R.
What? I want to know if this is now.
The upcoming movie, based on the legal battle over the rights to Tetris, has been given an R rated for adult content and language.
I'm excited for it.
I really want to see it.
I'm a big Tetris fan.
I was kind of like, before we were like, kind of like, whatever.
How are you at Tetris? You pretty good?
Oh, dude. Yeah. I made it to 127 once.
Yeah. I mean,
what's your highest level?
I've been playing Tetris Battle, so I forget how the original goes. So, but I think I'm pretty good at it, man. I gotta be honest. I think I'm pretty good at Tetris. You don't believe me? It's okay. You don't have to believe me. You was me.
And that's it for the news, man. Let's get to that last movie. That is the movies don't suck in some of them news. I say a bunch of stuff because Chris doesn't know how to use his phone to scroll.
I'm not that much of a Luddite, dude. I just, like you were earlier, you guys, if you guys don't know, Neil runs our Instagram and our Facebook, and I do Twitter. Don't only your Panic Fest, I do our Twitter. And Neil's like, I'll teach you how to use all those things, but I know how to use most of them. But he wants to make me feel like a child.
But every time they change something, you freak out.
Yeah.
You're like, "Wah!"
What's going on here? But,
like an old man, you're like, oh my god. Where's my pudding?
But let's talk about The Fabelmans, directed by Steven Spielberg. I mean, if you guys don't know he directed, why you listen to the show, right? Should I listen to movies off?
No, I'm not a douchebag like that. Okay. I don't, just because they don't know something, I'm not going to be like, why are you listening to us if you don't know shit?
Okay,
they listen to us so they find out stuff. Okay. We're supposed to be the ones giving them information, Chris.
Fine. E.T., Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan, Indiana Jones, The Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, and The Last Crusade. Fucking so much. He's a legend, and he directed this movie, The Fabelmans.
AI. You forgot AI.
Yes, it's not a classic though. Jurassic Park. But in Jurassic Park 2, he directed that one as well.
Is AI not a classic?
I don't think it is, man.
It's a classic.
Is it? I mean, it's old, but I'm not sure people are clamoring to talk about how great AI is. I mean, maybe to you it's classic, and that's all that counts, really, right? That's all that matters.
Really?
Yeah. You also most recently.
Tell me again how it's not good.
I didn't say it wasn't good. I just don't know if it's a classic. I'm sorry, Neil. Neil's really mad at me for some reason. Okay. Moving back to the movie. Written by Steven Spielberg and Tony Kushner. They've been working together, but the first movie they wrote together was Munich, which is a great Spielberg movie. This stars Paul Dano as Bert Fabelman.
I had to see.
Also, Michelle Williams as Mitzi Fabelman.
You learn to live with it.
This also stars Judd Hirsch as Uncle Boris.
I don't know, but ever since that jump on Saturday, I understand what Hemingway was talking about.
Also, and Seth Rogen is Benny Lowe. He's Uncle Benny.
Oh man, I had a weekend.
And it also stars Gabriel LaBelle as Sammy Fabelman, Matteo Zorin as younger Sammy Fabelman, Kelly Carson as Natalie Fabelman, Alina Brace is younger Natalie Fabelman, Julia Butters is Reggie, and then Bertie Borer is younger Reggie. And why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for this one, pal?
I don't like it.
All right.
I'm going to sub some words.
Okay.
A movie based on Spielberg's childhood growing up in post-World War II era Arizona. From age 7 to 18, a young man named Sammy Fabelman discovers a shattering family secret and explores how the power of movies help us see the truth about each other and ourselves.
So you took out the loosely part?
Yeah, it's not loosely.
Yes.
I've seen, you know how many fucking interviews I've seen on this damn movie?
He's like, it's my childhood.
Yeah. Like here, in fact, here, let me put up fact number 3 I have from this movie. You ready? Boom. Right here. Seth Rogen told reporters that Steven Spielberg often becomes so emotional on set during production. It's directly based on his life, and pretty much everything that happens in this movie is something that happened to him.
What did you think of this movie? Because I told you what I thought of it because you wanted to know which one you were going to see this week. Are you mad at me?
Well, I mean, I told you, I just wanted you to like give me, you know, what's the movie? What's the, you know, what's the one?
Yeah.
You already saw both of them.
Yeah.
But my thought on this movie was.
Oh, do you want to tell the story in the theater real quick? Because she told me about the story.
Oh, you want me to tell everybody about the 2 people jerking, like masturbating each other down the road for me? Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, Neil's like, I can enjoy you guys. I just heard the slobbering noises. Sound like slobbering noises.
Like it was no. This is what it sounded like. It sounded like this.
They were jerking each other off.
Yeah, they were jerking, making out, and all that stuff. Well, I mean, it was a guy and a girl,
Okay,
so I mean, they were masturbating each other off and stuff. And like everybody's like looking, like there's only like 3 other people in the theater, and they're all like looking up at me like I did something wrong.
Yeah.
And I started mocking them for a minute. I mocked them for a minute. I was like, and that didn't work. And then I do this awesome thing because in a silent theater, this noise is great.
Yeah.
People hate the clicking of a pen.
Yeah.
So I tried that. That didn't work. And I was like, look, I'm not going to go over there and see some dude's wing ding.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, about that, yeah.
Yeah, you know, and they had their seats completely reclined because it's at an AMC where you can recline them all the way back. And I just went out to the snack band and I just said, hey, look, dude, 2 people be fucking.
Yeah.
And the guy just looked at me and I go, yeah, seriously, man. There's like 4 of us, 4 other people in the movie theater, you know, me included. And we're just trying to watch the movie. But these people are so slobbering over each other that we can't even enjoy the fucking movie, man.
Yeah.
I go, and I don't mind people getting their rocks off. I don't mean to be, you know, Mr. Downer, but, you know, I'm literally trying to do this for my podcast. I'm trying to watch this movie. I'm trying to pay attention to it, trying to notice the acting, the beauty. And all I hear is, you know, it's like, and I could get it if it was a sexy fucking movie,
but it's not.
Like if we were in 50 Shades of Grey, but this movie has little kids' voices in it, like every 5 seconds. How the fuck are you getting hard on that, bro?
Yeah. So they got kicked out.
Yeah, they came in, told them that they need to calm down, and like 10 minutes later they got up and left.
Yeah, well. Anyway, the movie. Back to the movie. Can I talk about how great the acting in this is? How much I love Paul Dano in this. Paul Dano's
good in everything he's ever done. Ever. Can you
ridiculous.
name a bad movie the fucker's been in?
I know, right? He's so good in this. And like, one of the things that I loved about his character is he's scientific minded. So everything that they did, he hid the science behind, and it sounds just like a fucking dad, basically. You know what I mean? Michelle Yeoh's great. In a Seth Rogen, man, doing like a serious role. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm just looking at Paul Dano stuff. I just like, when did this guy start acting? And it was like 1996.
Yeah.
So I would have been 16. How old would he have been? 4?
The first time I ever noticed Paul Dano was in Little Miss Sunshine.
He was 4 years. He was 4 years younger than me. So he'd have been 12. You dick. Why did my parents move out to Hollywood and let me become an actor? I could have been a better actor. I would have worked out. I would have, no double chins for me.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, look how pretty my baby blues are.
I know. They're pearly. They're
Right,
dreamy.
anyway.
Like I said, but Paul
He
Dano's
was even on the fucking Sopranos. The Girl Next Door. Like, there's not one thing in his, like, I'm Little Miss Sunshine, There Will Be Blood, Lightens the Sufferer. Like, literally, I'm Taking Woodstock. Fuck, I totally forgot about Taking Woodstock.
Yeah.
I want to go watch that movie again.
We watched that.
He's the guy in Taking Woodstock.
No,
You
that's
remember that movie?
Dimitri Martin's the guy.
Dimitri Martin's?
Yeah, he's the main guy in Taking Woodstock.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, it says right here he's the VW guy. Anyway,
All right,
man, I'm gonna have to go watch some shit. Anyway, Cowboys and Aliens. He was in one of the greatest sci-fi westerns of all time.
One of the few. The Proud.
I think it's the only one, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's a reason for it, but I still loved it. I thought it was a good movie, even though other people didn't
Harrison
like
Ford. Is that why?
Daniel Craig.
Oh yeah, he wasn't in.
Yeah. Harrison Ford, Daniel Craig, and Paul Dano.
Okay.
There you go. What more do you need?
But we're not talking about those. We were talking about the Fabelmans.
All right, so the Fabelmans. It's about Steven Spielberg and how it sucked to be a Jew in Arizona.
Hollywood. That was Hollywood when they started getting shit for that.
No, that was not Hollywood. That was Northern California.
Whatever. Yeah, California. You said Arizona, but it starts out in Arizona.
Okay. So it starts in Arizona. Then, it didn't start in Arizona. Where do they start at?
Fuck, they moved to
Arizona was the first town they moved to. First,
know.
they moved to Arizona. Then they moved to Northern California.
Yeah.
Jersey. They were in Jersey. They lived in Jersey.
Okay.
And then at first, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I thought like there was some swinging going on in this movie.
Yeah, I noticed it. Like I was like, what's the deal with Uncle Benny? Something's going on with Uncle Benny. And but the feeling is, I really like this movie. I was.
Oh no. When I finally could get into it and 100% be in the movie,
yeah,
instead of hearing two people,
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
I was down like a clown. This movie was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen, probably one of the best serious roles.
Yeah.
That he did in a movie.
Yeah. No, this
in
was
a while.
It's like the way that like I was transfixed by this. Like it's Spielberg at the top of his game, really.
I mean, so you want me to compare this to E.T.?
It's different, man. It's way different with E.T.
No. You said it's the top of his game, and let's be honest, E.T. is literally top Spielberg. You want me to compare this movie to Jurassic Park?
They're different movies, man.
Am I supposed to compare it against these movies? Am I comparing this Spielberg movie to other Spielberg movies, or am I taking this as a singular, as something different?
Fine. Okay, so I'll say this. It still shows that Steven Spielberg can direct some good movies. Is that better for you? You're right. This won't be another Jurassic Park. This won't be another E.T.
This is not a big moneymaker due to the fact that only one theater in my entire city was showing it.
Yeah, it's a personal movie.
You know why?
Why's that?
Because it has to talk about Jews and how people hate Jews. And I live in the Midwest where people still hate Jews. Yeah. So therefore they didn't play them in the movie theaters.
You think that's it?
No, but I like to point the finger at people up. Anyway, but anyway, so Paul Dano as the father, really cool. He needed to be exactly what he needed to be. He was smart, intelligent. Seth Rogen, brought the kind of creepy uncle vibe, but it was very serious in what he did. But let's talk about the star of this movie.
Gabriel.
Very clearly the star of this movie. The rest of those all good. Michelle Williams was great too. She played a massive role in this damn movie. But the one that literally knocked it out of the park, boom, this guy's going to have a Hollywood star someday if he's keep going this way and doesn't go the Ezra Miller way. And that is literally Gabriel LaBelle. This guy,
God,
just
so
knocked
good.
it out of the park.
So good.
Knocked it out of the park.
It was
he was literally just, he was so good as the character of Sammy Fabelman. I don't know, they call him Sammy because Steven, and I guess he used to be called Stevie a lot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that why?
I don't know why. But
so they're trying to find a name that had a comparison.
Yeah, I think so.
But and Judd Hirsch. Oh, when Judd Hirsch popped up,
he was so aggressive.
Judd is one of my.
He was so aggressive.
Huh?
Judd Hirsch's character.
But it was awesome. It was really good. I mean, you know how old Judd Hirsch is?
He's got to be in his 80s, right?
This motherfucker is winning awards before we were even a fucking thought of our parents' fucking mind, dude.
He's got to be in his 80s, but
you know,
yeah. But yeah, Gabriel LaBelle.
90s. I'd say 90s. I wouldn't even say 80s.
He's 87. 87. That's pretty old.
Okay, but anyway, but Gabriel LaBelle. There's so many great scenes. Anytime
he made
Jewish obsessed girlfriend, the relationship between the mother, the father, Uncle Benny, and the kids is something that they really reflect in this movie.
Yeah,
and they really tell like this because it seems like it was a family story, and then literally it's about Gabriel noticing more than what he should have at an age he shouldn't have noticed.
And I mean, some of my favorite parts is when you see Steven Spielberg making movies, sort of finding his voice in these movies, which is like, I am a big fan of that sort of thing. Like knowing that it was so closely based on Spielberg's upbringing is what really, I was really into that. It was a really well-made movie.
Well, one of the big things too, though, is that he changed some of it because, like, the films that the fictional version of him, Sammy Fabelman, was doing, he's like, yeah, man, some of those films I actually changed the angles.
Oh yeah,
because I'm Steven Spielberg, and like now I see the new angle I should have shot that in, and it's like I would love to hear his take on that. But seriously, the movie was magical. It's one of those movies that when you're sitting down for it, you're going to get told a great story. You're going to get told a coming of age of one of the greatest directors of all time. But on top of that, it is just a really good story about a family that is the dynamic of a family, and when it becomes a nuclear family, and when
it breaks apart,
and the kids and how they're growing up in a situation that is put onto them, and it shows very much the racism of people,
bigotry,
still in the bigotry, racism, whatever you want to call it, literally. I don't know, man. It is good. It's a good movie. Yeah, it's a really good movie.
I thought it was fantastic. I walked out and I do want to mention at the end when David Lynch is in it. I didn't realize David Lynch till after the movie. I'm like, that was fucking David Lynch. But
yeah, David Lynch makes a nice little surprise cameo, and I was like, wait a minute, is that like he like sat there and he's doing his thing with the cigar or whatever, and I'm just like, no, that's David. Is that David? I don't know. And then I looked it up as soon as I got out. But I really loved the feelings you get in this movie.
It was. I could have watched another hour and a half of this. Honestly, that's how I felt about it when I walked out.
I don't know about all that bullshit. It was already 2.5 hours, bro. I'm not going 4 hours for a fucking family movie.
I like spending time in that
You're lucky
world.
you got to 2.5 out of me, bro. It was only because 2 people were fucking like a row down for me, so I ignored the first hour of the movie almost.
No, I'm just what I'm saying is I'm saying that like I really felt like the world felt lived in. I felt like I wanted to spend more time in it. It was just I really connected with this, and I don't know why. But to me, it was fantastic.
Because somebody touched you in an improper way, and you're never happy about it.
That's right. No, why don't you go ahead and read this?
All right, let's get some quotes and let's get this over with.
Okay.
Movies are dreams that you never forget. Wait a minute, where am I at? Oh, that's way into the movie. Where am I at? Oh, where am I at? Did I no, that's right. That's the beginning. Okay. Movies are dreams you never forget. No fair. Spelling out the long words is wrong. Sorry I'm late. I picked up Mrs. Fabelman. Where should I put her? Deep down inside of me is none of your business. Is this safe? Of course it's safe. I'm your mother. We have the Grand Canyon, and what do they have? The San Andreas Fault? Shouldn't you be filming this? You were in the circus. You were a lion tamer? Family heart, it will always tear you apart. We are junkies, and art is our drug. Speaking of boobies, we will have a party. We will call it a booby party. Mom, don't worry. I won't tell anyone. You ever stop making movies, it will break your mother's heart, and she doesn't deserve that. Guilt is a wasted emotion. Nobody likes Jesus. Well, except other Jews. You have something to say to me? Say it to my face. Apologize. Apologize for killing Christ. Well, I am not 2,000 years old and never been to some. So, no. Oh, I've never been to Rome. Sorry. Never been to Rome. So, no. You're Jewish. Yeah, since the day I was circumcised. Jesus is sexy. He's sexy as sin. Tomorrow after school, want to meet up behind the bleachers and pray some more? Did you find Jesus? Oh, well, I mean, at a jewelry store.
That's all right.
I have a monkey at home that's smarter than you, you anti-Semitic asshole. We're never not going to know each other. How would you live? How would you like to meet the greatest director of all time? And here it is, the best line of the fucking movie. Good luck and get the fuck out of my office.
All right, man. What's your score on this one?
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, it's the same as the last one. I'm gonna 100% tell you it is a 4. I loved this movie. It was a good movie. I could rewatch this movie very easily.
I'm going higher. This one's a 4.3 for me. 4.3.
You think it's a 4.3 for you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you been drinking?
No, I'm not drinking. I'm sober. I mean, I was sober when I saw the movie.
Are you sober nuts?
But yeah, this was a fantastic movie. If you like Spielberg or you had just interest in Spielberg, this is a good place to start. But of course, you gotta watch E.T. and Jurassic Park. But it's a good movie, man.
You gotta watch the other. You don't have to watch the other movies. This is a good movie on its own.
Yeah.
I just said that because Chris is like, this is the Spielberg at his top of his game. No, it's not, Chris. He fucking did E.T. He did fucking E.T. He did Jurassic Park. Indiana Jones. He did things that will be down in cinematography history, in fucking cinema history. Like literally, how much? I mean, what isn't Jurassic Park one of the top 3 movies of all time?
Yeah, it's just this. It's just so good, man. It's beautiful. It's such a good movie.
Not taking this movie away from that, but there are some movies that are perfect, and there are some movies that are good. And Jurassic Park and E.T. are perfect movies.
What's the audience score for this one, Rotten Tomatoes?
The audience score in this one, I definitely think has to be an 85.
81%. There's audience says on this one.
I've not been that far off tonight. I feel like I'm pretty good today.
Audience says the Fabelmans may be slow in spots, but Spielberg's nostalgic look at his childhood will take plenty of viewers back to their home. Okay. What was the audience score? It was a critic score for the Fabelmans.
Man, I have no idea. Let's do it. 91.
92. You're really close.
Damn!
Critics' consensus is
so close.
Critics' consensus is part memoir, part ode to the power of movies. The Fabelmans find Steven Spielberg digging at the family roots that helped him make a beloved filmmaker and proves that he hasn't lost his magic touch. Yeah, Spielberg made a good movie, and this is it. It's one of them.
Did he make a good movie?
It's a very good one. Yeah,
it's a good movie.
Yeah.
So what do we watch next week?
This week we're watching Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Second Pinocchio.
Dude, we're watching 2 scary movies in Christmas. Yeah. Or is it scary? The other one,
Violent Night. It seems like an action comedy.
Sounds like a funny action movie.
I can't wait for both of them, honestly. So so we're seeing next week when we're talking. It'll be live. Yeah, it will be live. Me and you will be together while talking about these movies, and it'll be Pinocchio and Violent Night, and I think that's it. Right? You good?
Yeah, I think that's it, man. I think that's all the movies. So we're going to watch those 2 movies, and then we're going to talk about them together?
Yeah, in the same room for once.
Damn. Yeah. How are we going to do that? I don't even know how we're going to hook that up.
I'm bringing it over the equipment we're bad.
Like, do I still send you sound clips? Like, what?
You could definitely do that, and I'll just load them up before we drive up down there.
Wait a minute, and then the buttons will be in front of me too, right?
You can touch them. Yeah, I'll let you touch them.
Yeah!
I'll let you start the intro and everything. I'll let you press the buttons.
Yeah,
all right.
That's amazing. I'm touching all the buttons.
And I'm also bringing the mics and the bars because the mic right here has to.
You just need one mic, dude. I got my own mic. See this? This is my own
mic. Connect to this to hear the sound bites. You need to be in
this one. It's a USB connector. I fucking don't know. You know what? Grab whatever you want.
Okay.
Just don't bring any fucking firework.
It's already in my trunk. I don't know what you want me to do.
It's nothing you can do about it. It's already coming, Neil.
All right. You can find us on moviesdon'tsuck.net. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/moviesdon'suck. We're on Twitter, @moviesdon'suck. On Instagram, @moviesdon'suck. We're on bonfire.com. Search Movies Don't Suck and some that do. You email us at info@moviesdon'tsuck.net or moviesdon'tsuck@gmail.com. Watch us on YouTube, subscribe, watch Facebook the page, and everywhere you find podcasts, you can find Movies Don't Suck and some that do. What do you do for small business, Neil?
You got a small business, let us know. Give us that information. Send it to us. We'll be more than happy to promote your small business right here on this podcast every freaking week. We love it. There are thousands of listeners, our millions of followers right there.
I wish it was the other way around. Millions of his listeners and thousands of followers. It'd be fine with that. It doesn't matter. Are you good?
Not anymore. I'm going to kill you in your sleep, Chris. I know where you live. That's another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And remember, guys, girls, and friends, no matter what you do in this life, remember, there's nothing better than a Red Ryder 2000 BB gun. And you'll never shoot your eye out. Have a good night.